Have you ever felt like your heart is running a marathon while your mind won't stop playing the same song on repeat? The one with their name in the lyrics. Maybe it feels thrilling, maybe a little unsettling, or maybe you're just wondering, what is this? Welcome to the fascinating world of obsessive love, where passion burns bright, but sometimes a little too hot. Before you dive headfirst into what seems like the ultimate love story, let's uncover the psychology behind these intense feelings. Get ready to explore the highs, the lows, and the unexpected truths about this all-consuming emotion. You might just rethink what it means to truly love. Obsessive love is more than a fleeting crush or infatuation. It's an overwhelming fixation that consumes thoughts, emotions, and actions. It often involves idealizing someone to the point of losing perspective, where the object of affection becomes central to one's sense of purpose and happiness. This intense preoccupation can blur boundaries, leading to unhealthy behaviors and emotional turmoil. While not officially recognized as a mental health condition, obsessive love is closely linked to psychological factors such as insecure attachment, childhood trauma, and underlying disorders like borderline personality disorder or erotomania, a delusion where someone believes another person is in love with them. The emotional intensity of obsessive love is fueled by a chemical surge in the brain, with dopamine creating feelings of euphoria and cortisol heightening stress at the slightest worry. The potent mix mirrors the affections of addiction, making it difficult to let go. The fixation often stems from unresolved personal issues, such as low self-esteem or unmet emotional needs, rather than genuine affection for the person. By understanding the psychological roots of obsessive love, individuals can recognize it as a reflection of deeper struggles rather than pure expressions of passion. Awareness and intervention, such as therapy or mindfulness practices, can help individuals regain balance, develop healthier relationships, and shift their focus toward personal growth and self-worth. Obsessive love is not just an emotion, it's a signal to address the complex interplay of thoughts and feelings driving such intense behavior. Do you suspect that you or someone close to you might be experiencing obsessive love? There are some key signs to watch out for. Constant thoughts about the person can dominate your mind, leaving little room for anything else. There's often an overwhelming need for constant contact, whether through messages, calls, or being physically near them. Jealousy may creep in without rational reasons, while controlling behaviors could emerge as attempts to keep the person close. Obsessive concern for their safety might take over, leading to anxiety at the smallest sign of distance or danger. Ignoring boundaries, sensitivity to rejection, and monitoring their actions are other common indicators. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward understanding obsessive love creates a whirlwind of emotion intensity fueled by powerful chemical changes in the brain. Research shows that the same brain regions activated during addiction light up when you're infatuated, creating a biologically driven cycle of highs and lows. Feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin surge when you think about or see the person you're fixated on, giving you a euphoric sense of happiness. However, cortisol, the stress hormone, also spikes when you experience even minor worries, such as a delayed text response or perceived indifference. This chemical cocktail traps you in an addictive cycle. You crave the exhilaration of their attention while fearing the anguish of their absence. The result is a roller coaster of emotions that makes moving on feel nearly impossible. Yet, obsessive love often isn't entirely about the person you're fixated on. They may instead represent something deeper, like a sense of stability, idealized happiness, or an escape from unresolved personal challenges. For example, during periods of loneliness, insecurity, or uncertainty, it's easy to latch onto someone who seems to embody everything you desire. They become more than a person. They transform into a symbol of what you believe is missing from your life. This illusion can intensify the obsession, as you're not just longing for them, but for the emotional needs they appear to fulfill. The hard truth is that no single person can solve your problems or make you feel complete. When you place someone on a pedestal, they often become a symbol of what you believe is missing in your life, whether it's security, happiness, or even a distraction from personal struggles. Recognizing what this person represents is the first step toward breaking the cycle of obsession. By reflecting on your emotional triggers and unmet needs, you can start to understand the deeper reasons behind your fixation. This process of self-discovery not only helps you address the root cause of obsessive love, but also paves the way for emotional healing and balance. Low self-esteem often plays a pivotal role in fostering obsessive love. When you feel unworthy of love or acceptance, you may turn to a partner for constant validation, hoping that their approval will reaffirm your value. This need for reassurance can create a cycle where your entire self-worth hinges on how the other person perceives you. The more you depend on someone else for affirmation, the less confident you feel in your own abilities and inherent worth. This reliance can spiral into an unhealthy fixation where their attention becomes the sole measure of your happiness and identity. Breaking free from this cycle requires cultivating a stronger sense of self-worth. It starts with acknowledging your value as an individual, independent of external validation. Engage in activities that bring you joy, practice self-care, and surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Therapy or mindfulness practices can also be invaluable in helping you rebuild your confidence and create healthier emotional boundaries. By focusing on your own growth and self-acceptance, you can learn to appreciate relationships for what they are, connections to enhance your life, not define it. Did you know that your attachment style, how you bond with others, can often be traced back to childhood? Research shows that people with an ambivalent, insecure attachment style are more likely to experience obsessive love. This attachment style develops when caregivers provide inconsistent attention during childhood. As a result, individuals might rely heavily on others, worry about the stability of relationships, and seek constant reassurance. Those behaviors can lead to clingy, possessive tendencies in romantic relationships, making it difficult to maintain healthy boundaries. By understanding your attachment style, you can begin recognizing unhealthy patterns and making choices that promote secure, fulfilling connections. For those caught in the grip of obsessive love, rejection doesn't always signal an ending. It can sometimes make the obsession worse. According to research, individuals experiencing obsessive love may cling even after repeated rejection or infidelity. This often happens because the person believes their bond with the object of their obsession is unique, even if it's one-sided. The pain of rejection feeds into the addictive cycle of highs and lows, making it even harder to move on. Acknowledging this pattern is crucial to breaking free and finding closure. If you're struggling with obsessive love, remember that healing is possible. The first step is understanding your emotions and recognizing unhealthy patterns in relationships. Therapy can be incredibly helpful in uncovering the roots of obsessive love, offering tools to build healthier emotional habits. Alongside therapy, self-care practices like journaling and mindfulness can create balance, allowing you to process intense feelings and regain control. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial for fostering trust and security in relationships, ensuring both partners feel respected and valued. Focusing on personal growth is key. Pursuing hobbies, developing new skills, and investing in relationships that boost your self-worth can help you break free from the cycle of obsession. By taking these steps, you can find healing, build more fulfilling connections, and ultimately create a healthier, more balanced love for yourself and others. Obsessive love, if left unchecked, can damage friendships, relationships, and even your own well-being. In extreme cases, it could lead to legal issues or harm due to jealousy or controlling behavior. But the good news? With awareness and effort, you can create a life filled with healthy, meaningful connections. Take a deep breath, reflect on these insights, and remember that the journey to building the loving relationships you deserve start with understanding yourself. So, what do you think? Can you relate to the wild ride of obsessive love, or is it all a little too intense for you? Whether you've been caught in the emotional roller coaster or just curious about how it all works, there's no denying that love can be a powerful force. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the psychology behind obsession, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss out on more exciting content. Got thoughts or experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the mysteries of the heart.